NBA fans, welcome back to my channel. Now, you're going to have to keep this video in your back pocket for all the lies that the LeBron media and his fanboys have been telling over the years about how Pippen carried Jordan in 6 finals runs, which we know that isn't true. So my question is, did Pippen only play in the 90s? Pippen only played in the 90s? I thought he played in the 80s too. First, you said Pippen saved Jordan's legacy and took him out of the first round with his 10 points per game in the playoffs. And then you just skip to the championship years when they won the championship, but you don't include his entire playoff. So that's kind of funny. You know, you can't believe anything these people even say because all they do is make up lies. And if you're a LeBron fan, the majority of them, they're liars, and they like to finagle stuff, finesse stuff. And Nick Wright taught them how to do that. Now, to me, I'm getting kind of mad because Jordan, he's not saying nothing about his legacy, and you got guys sitting back destroying his legacy to help LeBron, and LeBron is paying people off through Clutch Sports because we all know that. LeBron started Clutch Sports. His buddy, I forget his name. Where did he get the money to start Clutch Sports? So obviously, this guy had no money to start Clutch Sports. So LeBron started it. The guy put it in his name, and LeBron is out here paying people to destroy Jordan's legacy, and that's what I don't get. Like, I know ultimately it's not going to get destroyed, but man, you got to be scratching your head at Jordan. All these people like Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, and many others are just telling lies on him. So I would be firing back by now. I think it's kind of sad on Jordan's part, not saying nothing, because they done said some some crazy stuff about this guy. And him and LeBron supposed to be friends, and that's what I don't get. So LeBron is paying a lot of the media to lie about Jordan's legacy. That's kind of weird to me. Like, so what you're looking at right here, and when I tell you got to keep this video in your back pocket, we're looking at the whole time Pippen and Jordan played together. This ain't all Pippen's numbers for his whole career. This ain't all Jordan's numbers for his entire career. This is the time when they played together. We're not counting 94, but we're counting 95. This is what we're counting. We're not counting when Pippen played in 95 and Jordan wasn't there. But yes, when Jordan came back for those 18 games, we're counting those numbers when they played together. So a lot of these numbers that LeBron fans put up, like I said, only 6 championship seasons when they won the championship. Those are the only numbers, and we know that's pretty much a lie because Jordan was doing a lot the first 3 championships. Now, the last 3 championships, not so much, but he was still scoring way more points than Pippen. So we know these numbers are a lie because Jordan was putting up incredible numbers in his first 3 championship seasons. So let's get into this. This is their career numbers together in the regular season, the playoffs, in the finals. And then we'll go back up to the top later and read what that says. So in the regular season, together, Jordan had 21,000 points, 755. That's Jordan's points. In Pippen, 11,841. I mean, goodness. That's a big gap right there. So we go to rebounds. Jordan had 4,440 rebounds. Pippen had 4,446 rebounds. I mean, that's not a big difference right there, especially for Pippen, who plays under the basket. Remember, this is a regular season right here. Assist. Jordan had 3,861 assists. Pippen had 3,667 assists. So Jordan had more. Steals. Jordan 1,722. Pippen 1,363. I mean, that's a big gap. That's a big gap. So come on, you really think that Pippen came back and had more steals than Jordan? Even if you want to only include the six finals runs during the regular season, there's no way he came back and got more assists than Jordan. Blocks. Jordan 573. Pippen 623. Okay. Of course, Pippen's gonna have more. If Jordan, I think if he would have kept trying to be a block leader or trying to get more blocks, he could have. But that ain't what he wanted to keep doing. But he was still, that's a lot of blocks for a guard. And he had even more because he's a franchise leader in Chicago. So we go down to the playoffs. Points for Jordan 5,587. Pippen 2,989. I mean, that's that's a hell of a gap. Assists, no rebounds, 1,083 for Jordan, 1,283 for Pippen. So Pippen, he has a lot more rebounds than Jordan in the playoffs, like he should. Assists, Jordan 942, Pippen 874. Now, come on now. Steals 350 to Pippen 320. So we go down to blocks. Jordan 141 and Pippen 164. Let's go down to NBA Finals. Points. Jordan 1,176 points. Pippen 664 points. No, yeah. Woof. I almost had to take a double take. Wow. That's not even close. So we go down to rebounds. 211 for Jordan and 292 for Pippen. We go down to assists. 200. Wow, this is incredible right here. Assists. 209 for Jordan. 207 for Pippen. Wow. We go down to steals. Jordan had 62. Pippen had 67. We go down to blocks. Jordan had 23 and Pippen had 39. So as you can see right here, if you want to be real, let's look at categories overall led in the regular season. Let me see. Out of 5 categories, points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, Jordan led in the regular season in 5 categories. In the playoffs, Jordan led in 3 categories in the playoffs. Out of 5. When we go down to finals, Pippen led in 3 categories in the finals. Okay, so when I look at the finals and we look at what Pippen did, the only thing that he really was big over Michael Jordan was rebounds. That's it. I mean, how is a guard supposed to be getting all these rebounds and doing all this when he's not even under the basket? But when we look at the steals, Pippen don't have too many more. The blocks, yeah, he's got them by not that much, but he's got them. But we go down to, but the points is just so many. It's just like ridiculous. Like, let's go back up here to the top. And when we just look at the 90s, when these guys were playing together in just in the 90s, well, hold on, from 91 to 98, we'll look at that. when they was actually winning these championships. And I say this is the greatest duel in NBA history based on what they was able to do and dominate in those championship runs. And people are going to say, oh, how come you only talk about the 90s now? Because it's not fair that you only put up their stats just for the 90s. But this is as a team when they was winning the championships, okay? And they led the team to winning these championships, Pippen and Jordan. So we'll go up to what they did from 91 to 98, and they won 60 plus games 6 times in the 90s. Won 69 games 2 times in the 90s. Never lost 3 games in a row in the playoffs from 91 to 98. 19-1 versus the East in the playoffs. Beat 10 teams that won 50 plus games. Beat 7 teams that won 60 games. In the finals, 6-0 versus the West, 2 three-peats, no game sevens. See, when we're just talking about the championship runs, that's what we should be looking at right here. We should be looking at how incredible these guys were as a team. And, you know, when we look at these stats, these guys were great as a team. Okay? Jordan didn't carry Pippen, and Pippen didn't carry Jordan. These guys was a team, and, you know, you include Rodman, Kukoc, Luke Longley, all these guys, Steve Kerr, B.J. Armstrong. I mean, we can go on and on. These guys won as a team. It has nothing to do with stats. I mean, this is what the LeBron fans do. They have to put Jordan's teammates against each other. I mean, they done went as far as putting Phil Jackson against Pippen and Jordan against Phil Jackson. All this stuff for a 4-6 loser. I mean, we're not even talking about a dude who even broke 500 in the finals. Like I said, all 6 finals losses were blowouts. I mean, this guy, I mean, to me, if you're a LeBron fan, you got a loser mentality. I don't understand how you can justify this guy getting blown out in the finals 6 times and stat padding the whole time he loses in the fourth quarter. It's just nuts to me. I don't say all LeBron fans are losers, but most of them are. They must live a loser lifestyle, but you can clearly see these numbers right here. You can go to StatMoose if you want to check them out and type in Jordan's and Pippen stats playing together. That's what you got to do. You just can't press in like Jordan's overall stats, or it'll come up for his career, or Pippen's overall stats, it'll come up for his career. You got to put while playing together, Jordan stats while playing with Pippen. That's what you got to press in. So, you know, like I said, it's all lies about 6 finals runs. This is what you go by. You just can't like cut out Pippen's 80s. So we're just going to cut out the times when, you know, people actually play together. And like I said, you can't believe them numbers anyways, because Jordan only lost 1 season. So you already know that's a lie. So you think if Jordan lost 1 season, that with 90, let me see. No, it wouldn't be 1 season. It wouldn't even be 1 season. If you guys are saying they played together in 6 finals runs, there's no way that their numbers will be accurate anyways. It just won't be like that. I'm trying to tell you. Anyways, yeah, just keep this one in your back pocket. And, you know, when I posted this in one of them groups, oh boy, they didn't want to talk about it. They just walked away. They made sure nobody, you know, especially in LeBron groups, even liked it, even acknowledged it, because it blows up their whole argument of what Pippen and what Jordan did. Because we all know Jordan is the franchise leader in all these categories except for blocks. And Pippen, he's not even, you know, the all-time leader in Chicago history in blocks. So Pippen was a great player, and I think this is the best duel ever. So tell me what you think.